Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask what is in their headspace this week. We're going to ask the Divine Masculine what is in their headspace. We're going to ask the Divine Feminine what is in their headspace. Please feel free to switch roles if you identify with the other side, as we are all the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Okay, also please take what resonates and leave the rest, since this is a collective reading and this is a timeless reading. So when you click on it, it's the right time for you. And I'm offering free 10-minute readings for any new subscribers. So if you're interested, you can give me your one question. Just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. And I do appreciate all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for, just checking out my channel. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's start with the Divine Masculine side. We're going to ask, what is in their headspace this week? 2 cards for the collective. This is the Divine Masculine Collective. What is in their headspace this week when it comes to, oh gosh, they're telling me to make it more generalized. Okay, let's do that first. We're going to ask both though. We're going to first with the generalization. In general, what is in their headspace this week? What is going on with the Divine Masculine? What is in their headspace? 2 cards. 2 cards. What is in the headspace of the Divine Masculine? In general, we're not going to do a specific yet. 2 cards. Yeah. What's going on in their headspace? Big time. Yeah. And we had this with the other reading. What's in their headspace right now is getting this finance. Okay. They want to get this prosperity going. They want to get this material harvest. What's also in their headspace is that they're not in spiritual union with their Divine Feminine. That is also in their headspace, that they are not together with their Divine Feminine. That is going on in their headspace right now. Okay, so what is in their headspace when it comes, you know what? No, they're telling me to go to the Divine Feminine first, and then we'll go that way. Okay, so the Divine Feminine in general, what is going on in the headspace right now for the Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, what is going on in the headspace this week? 2 cards. What is going on in the headspace? 2 cards. For the collective, 2 cards. There we go. I'll have a nice shuffle. 2 cards. What's going on in the headspace? Yeah. Makes sense? So this is interesting. So 3 of Wands is reversed and Justice is reversed. That is so, and it's almost like what's in the headspace is like you're saying, like, I don't want to wait around anymore. Like I'm done. Like I'm done waiting, and I'm done with this soul contract. Like that's what's in the headspace. Like I don't want to wait anymore for this soul contract to happen. That's what I'm getting with the headspace. Okay, so that's in general. So let's look at the Divine Masculine when it comes to okay, what is in the headspace specifically on the Divine Feminine? What is going on in the headspace when it comes to their Divine Feminine? What is going on in their headspace? 2 cards. What is going on in the headspace of the Divine Masculine when it comes to their Divine Feminine this week? What is going on? Okay, interesting. They're definitely not in their intuition. They are definitely in balance. They're kind of like up in their heads when it comes to their Divine Feminine. And when they think about their Divine Feminine, they think of this 6 of Pentacles, this kind of material and spiritual prosperity. It's just like everything, it's just like this wholeness, when they think of their Divine Feminine, it's like, look, he's like looking out at like at all this prosperity he has, like everything's wonderful and beautiful and the sun setting. But let's get another card. Why is this here? Why is Why is the eye chakra, third eye chakra, reversed with the Six of Pentacles? Why is this here? What is in the headspace when it comes to the divine masculine? What is in their headspace when it comes to their divine feminine? What is in their headspace? What are they thinking about? What is the divine masculine thinking about when they're thinking about their divine feminine? Two cards. What are they thinking about when it comes to their divine feminine, please? So when they're thinking about their divine feminine, it's like they don't want to make a bad choice. They don't want to make a bad decision. It's like they're stuck. They're stuck because they don't think they're going to make the right choice. They're not going to make the right decision. That's interesting. So they're confused. So this is the Seven of Cups reversed and the Two of Pentacles reversed. It's like it's almost like they don't want to make the wrong decision. They don't want to mess up this time. They really don't want to mess up this time. That's what's in their headspace. They're like, ugh, I always make the wrong decision. That's what they're thinking. Okay, so let's look at the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine's headspace when it comes to their divine masculine specifically? Specifically the divine masculine, what is in the headspace? Two cards. What is in the headspace? Okay, yeah. We have Knight of Pentacles, steady progress, and we have Two of Wands, planning and decisions reversed, right? So in their headspace, when it comes to their divine masculine, what's in the headspace is that many of you feel like your divine masculine is making steady progress and that they are moving slowly towards you. You really do think that in your head, you know what, they're just moving very slowly towards me, methodically, for a good reason. They're not rushing in. They want this commitment, but they want it to be right. And but at the same time, it's like you see your divine masculine as not planning anything, not making any decisions, not doing anything concrete with your relationship, but at the same time, making steady progress. All right. Well, let's get some clarity here. Let's grab from the bag. Let's look at the divine masculine side first. What is in the headspace for the divine masculine? What's in the headspace? What's going on in the headspace? Let's pull a few for our headspace for the divine masculine. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. All right, so let's start with this one. So in the headspace for the divine masculine, there's some pride going on here. So they're feeling kind of prideful on the divine masculine side, and even some shame. They're feeling some shame here. Yeah, in their headspace. Interesting. So something happened in the fall. So I don't know, like in their headspace, there's something to do with the fall. Something happened. I don't know. Maybe there was a breakup back in the fall or last fall, or they're in their headspace. They're thinking about the fall. We're still in the fall. Well, that makes sense. We're still in the fall. It's not the winter. Well, if you're in the western side, depends on where you live, but we're still in the fall. So that's on their mind for some strange reason. Okay. What's also on their mind is this joy. It's like they want to have this joy. Now, it also could mean they're on the joy timeline. That is possible. But anyway, it's like they want to have this joy. It's like they want to get out of this pride and shame, and then they want to talk to you. We have talking. This is what's going on in their headspace. They want to have this joyful connection. They want to talk. They're feeling a bit of shame, feeling a bit of pride, something about the fall. Let's look at the divine feminine side, though. What is in the headspace for the divine feminine? What is in the headspace for the divine feminine, please? I don't want to pull too many, but all right. All right, so this is what's going on in the headspace. Ooh, that's so interesting. Okay, lots of stuff going on in the headspace for the divine feminine. Oh boy. Okay. Well, first of all, maybe your divine masculine's a Capricorn, or maybe you're a Capricorn. The divine feminine, I should say, is a Capricorn, or the Capricorn season's coming. It's almost like you're hoping to see them during the Capricorn season that's coming up very, very soon, right after Christmas. Okay, is the Capricorn season that starts December 22nd. So it's like you're hoping. It's like you're hoping to see them by the Capricorn season, like you want it to happen very, very soon. What's also going on is very interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, where do I start? There's a lot going on in the divine feminine's head right now. We also have solitude, feeling very alone, okay, in the headspace, feeling very alone, feeling like actually solitude's not feeling alone. Solitude's more like, you know what? I'm spending time with myself. I'm getting my stuff together. I'm spending, sometimes, it's a good, right? They feel like I need this solitude. That's what they're telling me. They're saying, no, 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 this is nothing like that. Like they feel alone. It's more like solitude, I'm using this time to be with myself, and I'm using this time to make myself healthy. But at the same time, there's a judgment mirror going on here. And this is interesting because I just wrote this down for myself. So this is so interesting. So the judgment mirror. So I'm starting to find, and maybe you are too, is that what I am judging, I am becoming. like at work especially. Like I will judge someone for being a certain way, like really like short or impatient or and then I find myself, after judging it, I find myself being that right afterwards. And I'm like, oh, I am that. It's like a judging mirror. It's almost like what you judge is what you really are. And so I don't know if you're realizing this in your headspace or if you're just going through this judgment mirror where you feel like you're judging a bunch of stuff, but then you feel like it's being mirrored back to you or you're doing it back to them. There's also some obsession going on. So in the headspace, like maybe like a little bit of obsession over their divine masculine, okay, or whatever it is, doesn't have to be. And then third party. So it's almost like the obsession could be about wondering if they're with someone else, right? They're wondering, why aren't they moving towards me? Is there a third party involved? I wonder. So that's also going on in the headspace. And then date. This is what's going on. The divine feminines in their headspace. They want to date. That's what's going on. Divine masculines. They want to date you. They're wondering when that date is happening. That's going on in the headspace for the divine feminine. Okay. And again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Doesn't all have to resonate with you. Let's get some messages. Well, let's go. I always like to do a little bit of guidance. Let's do a little bit of guidance. So we'll use this deck for the divine masculine first, and then we'll get what do you want each other to know, and we'll do that. Let's see what you want to say to each other. Okay, so let's just do the divine masculine first. Some kind of guidance or whatever the guides want the divine masculine to know. These are very impossible to shuffle, I think. Oh, well, this one kind of popped out, so maybe I'll just do that one. Maybe I should just do it that way. Anyway, we'll just do it. Passion. So we have a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. But let me just actually pull a card too, because let me just pull a card for guidance for the divine masculines. And who cares if it's messy? These are heart-shaped cards, so sometimes they shuffle, but sometimes they just don't. for the divine masculine. What do we got here? All right. It says, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Interesting. So whatever it is you're thinking of, only time will tell. All right. So let's look at the divine feminine. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? Or what does the guides want the divine feminines to know? It's just impossible to shuffle these. Okay. Divine feminine. Let there be closeness between you. Yep, that's what it said. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Let there be closeness. Oh, okay. So let there be closeness. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay, that's interesting. So for some of you, if you're in union or you're about to get in union, what they're saying is, you know, it's not, you don't get to claim, it's just an allowance of giving and receiving, and and then just know that it's going to be healthier if you give each other space in the relationship. Let's grab one more piece of advice, even though it's like a train wreck with this. If that makes sense. Oh, well, one just popped out. All right, it says time. It says you are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay. So, and this one says only time will tell. So you both got something about time. So, and it always is like, it's just, all it is like an energetic match, like that's what that is, right? So when you're an energetic, vibrational match, that's when you guys will get into union, because this isn't like your normal everyday relationship, right? This is a twin flame. So it's more about energetic match. This is what I teach on and I coach on if you're interested in knowing about that. So basically, when you guys are on different timelines, it's just you're not going to be able to see each other because you're not a vibrational match. That's all that is. Okay, but let's go ahead. But yeah, I coach on that if you're interested in learning more about that. All right, so let's look at what is the divine masculine, what the divine feminine to know. 2 cards. What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? 2 cards in the headspace. What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? 2 cards. Oh. Well, that's interesting. It's kind of like a duality thing, but the first one is something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is, and I already know what that is. It has to do with but I'm going to pull a card on this. And the other one is you are an angel. So so in their heads, but they definitely see you as an angel, but something is still missing from me, and I'm trying to figure. So I'm going to pull a card on that. What's missing? What's missing for the divine masculine? One card. What's missing for the divine masculine? Let's dive deeper into this. What exactly is missing for the divine masculine? Get some clarity here. Yeah, what's missing is the intuition. They're up in their heads. They're not in their intuition. That's what's missing. They are just not listening to their own intuition. It's almost like they're fighting with themselves. They're just they're up here in their heads. They're like, oh, I don't want to make a bad decision. Yeah, they don't want to make a bad decision, but we got this twice. They are not in their intuition. They're not following their intuition. They don't trust their intuition. Therefore, they're not able to choose wisely. They're just not when they're not using their intuition. When you're not using intuition, you don't choose wisely. You choose based on fear, is what they're telling me. You're choosing based on fear alone. Yeah. All right. Interesting. All right. Let's see what the divine feminine wants their divine masculine to know. What does their divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? Chakra. What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? 2 cards. All right, so the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know. I will make things right between us one day. That's what they want to tell you. I will make things right between us one day, and I don't think I can take your reaction right now. Interesting. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. Yeah, that's a big one. That's hard, right? When you see them and you think it's going to be all hunky dory, and then it's like their reaction is not what you thought, right? So it's hard. I get it. Trust me. Been there, done that. Okay, well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Again, I'm offering free 10-minute readings for all of my new subscribers. You could email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Thanks, everyone. Bye.